Hey, this is Dylan and Chase with the Media Unrestricted podcast. We just got out of seeing Uncharted, and I thought it was great. What'd you think?
Yeah, I had an absolute blast with it. I still don't think Mark Wahlberg kind of nailed the whole Sully role, but he was better than I thought, so I can give you that. But I had an absolute blast with it. A lot of fun action scenes, I gotta say. And there's a cool cameo toward the end of the film. Not gonna say, but I mean, anyone can get it. I had an absolute blast with it. But I mean, what were some of your favorite things?
Oh yeah, I agree. I thought it, to me, I don't get why it has a 41% on Rotten Tomatoes at all from the critics. I don't know why the critics hate it that much.
Because people don't want to have fun.
Because I thought, like, to me, I could really feel the spirit of the games in this movie.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
they had obviously a lot of set pieces and stuff like that from the movies that you would recognize, and a lot of characters from the movie from the games you would recognize. Mm-hmm. They also borrowed heavily from a bunch of the different games. Like, I think the plane one...
I feel like there was 2 was in there.
There was 1, 2, and 4,
because,
I think.
Because
the plane scene's in 2, right?
Chloe was first introduced in 2.
Where's the plane scene in 3? If that's the case, then they borrow from all of them. Because Sam, I don't think, is even introduced until number 4.
No.
Because that's when you get him and Nate's backstory. Was the 4th game. That's when you get when they're younger in the orphanage and stuff. So it really borrows a lot from all 4 games, and I think it really does well in telling its own story with familiar characters. Mm-hmm. And like Chase said, Mark Wahlberg, I thought, sure, at this moment he doesn't really embody Sully, but he did way better in this movie than we thought he would. And I think he's really going to grow into the character if they do a sequel, especially because of something that's in a post-credit scene that I don't want to spoil. But
they tease a sequel.
Yeah, they tease a sequel, so you don't have to worry. Depending on how well the movie does, they're probably going to do a sequel. But I really love the movie. There were other parts where they, like how I said, they embodied the games. They showed the parts where you're parkouring, like climbing up stuff.
Yeah,
and they really showed Tom Holland, Nate really climbing up stuff in this movie, and like I really like
fun action scenes.
Yeah, a lot of fun action scenes.
Because the games have a lot of chases in it, which I always like those parts. And they had a few in here, which was great to see. And I mean, Chloe, the character who played Chloe, I mean, she looks just like her head on. So she was perfect. But I mean, I had an absolute blast with it, and I guess I give it right now. Give it probably an 8.
Oh, I'm right there with you. I think an 8. I think an 8 as well. It's definitely way better than the 4, the 2.5 out of 5s, and the 4s, like the whatever they're giving it on Rotten Tomatoes. They're giving it rotten scores. It's definitely not rotten, at least to us. We've actually played the games.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
We know how these characters are. I honestly think Tom Holland did fantastic as Nate.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool here because, you know, Tom Holland, since he's Spider-Man, you really don't hear him say cuss words.
Yeah, it's
a really nice change of pace to hear him cuss. I mean, it's really cool. This is a real fun adventure movie. So if you're looking just for a good time, just have a good time with this, because this is a great one. I like it.
Go ahead and see it. We both gave it an 8. If you go see it, leave us a comment and let us know what you think of it.